The desert wind of Tara Prime swept across the jagged cliffs, carrying the faint scent of alien flora and scorched rock. Jonas Cade, a human engineer and reluctant explorer, trudged along the rim of the canyon, his breathing ragged and his legs trembling. For 3 days, he had been stranded after a routine mining survey went catastrophically wrong. His equipment was damaged, supplies running low, and the twin suns overhead offered little comfort. He paused to lean against a rocky outcrop, surveying the alien horizon. Jagged spires of obsidian jutted into the sky like the fingers of some immense, buried hand. Somewhere in that vast expanse, creatures known only in whispered colony legends roamed. The Terrans, an imposing species rumored to rival even humans in cunning and strength. Jonas had heard the stories of the giants, their haunting amber eyes, and how a single misstep could mean death. He had not expected to encounter one so soon. A low, resonant hum echoed through the canyon. Jonas froze. The hum grew louder, vibrating through the ground beneath his feet. Then, with a grace that belied her size, she emerged. Towering nearly 9 feet tall, her frame was strong, lithe, and commanding. Her armor shimmered with metallic hues that shifted in the light. Her hair cascaded like molten gold, and her eyes, deep, molten amber, locked on him instantly. Jonas swallowed hard. I'm not here to fight, he stammered. She tilted her head, a slow, predatory smile forming. You are human, she said in a voice that was melodic yet carried the weight of centuries. Fragile, but you survived where others did not. You carry the scent of resilience. And you are alone. Jonas swallowed, unsure how to respond. Her gaze was penetrating, almost as if she were reading the very marrow of his being. I was stranded, he admitted. My team, they left me behind. Her lips curved into a knowing smile. Stranded, yes, but alive. That is a rarity among your kind in these lands. Most perish quickly. She took a step closer, and the ground trembled slightly under her weight. I am the Lyra, widow of the warlord Kareth. My clan, my line must continue. And you may be the key. Jonas blinked. I don't understand. I'm just a human engineer. I'm not suitable for anything like that. The Lyra's gaze softened, though it did not lose its intensity. You are more than you know. Humans endure what no other species can. You survived this wasteland, where many of my kind have fallen. Your strength is quiet, subtle, yet undeniable. She stepped closer, so near that Jonas could feel the warmth radiating from her. I need a mate. Strong, resilient, capable of fathering children who could change worlds. Jonas stumbled backward. Children? Change worlds? You're talking about. This is insane. The Lyra's smile widened, but it was not cruel. It was deliberate, thoughtful. Perhaps. And yet, it is destiny. The stars have shifted, Jonas Cade. You have endured storms, hunger, and fear. You have survived where others would have perished. That alone makes you worthy. He laughed nervously, shaking his head. Worthy of what? A giant alien widow? I don't even know you. And yet, she said softly, you have survived long enough to meet me. That is no accident. Jonas felt a strange pull in his chest. Her presence was terrifying and comforting all at once. He had faced storms, rogue mining bots, and alien predators, but nothing prepared him for the weight of her gaze. She extended a hand, palm open. Will you trust me? Jonas hesitated. Every instinct screamed to flee. Yet something in her eyes, something ancient, intelligent, and unwavering, rooted him to the spot. I don't know, he admitted. You will, she replied, because the fate of your kind, and mine, may depend upon it. The days that followed were a whirlwind. The Lyra guided Jonas through the alien wastelands, teaching him to forage for food he had never known existed, to navigate shifting sandstorms, and to anticipate the movements of predators far deadlier than anything on Earth. Every lesson she gave, every moment they shared, bonded them in ways Jonas could not articulate. One evening, as twin moons rose over the horizon, the Lyra paused atop a ridge, her golden hair glinting in the moonlight. Jonas knelt beside her, exhausted from the day's trials. "You are learning quickly," she said. "Your mind adapts as swiftly as your body. It is rare, even among humans." Jonas looked down at his hands. "I'm just trying to survive." "You are doing more than surviving," she replied. "You are proving that the human spirit is remarkable. That is why I have chosen you, and why our children, if we have them, will inherit more than strength. They will inherit purpose." Jonas's heart raced. "Our children? The Lyra, you don't even know me. You can't." "I do not require knowing," she interrupted, her voice firm but gentle. "I require trust. You survived the wastelands, you endured the trials, and you faced fear without faltering. That is more than enough. The stars have chosen you, Jonas Cade. The line of Kereth will continue through you." He looked into her eyes and saw no malice, only a strange kind of reverence, an acknowledgement that he had passed a test he did not even know he was taking. His fear slowly gave way to understanding, and a spark of courage ignited within him. "If this is what destiny wants, then I will do it," he said quietly. The Lyra's smile softened into something rare, a glimmer of warmth. "Then we begin a new chapter," she said. "One that may reshape worlds." Weeks turned into months. Jonas adapted to life in the Lyra's cliffside stronghold. The alien architecture was breathtaking, every room and corridor pulsating with a hum of energy that powered their civilization. The other giants of her clan observed him with wary respect, gradually accepting the human who had earned the widow's trust. The Lyra continued to teach him the ways of her people, rituals, combat techniques, governance, and diplomacy. Each lesson forged an unbreakable bond between them, one that transcended language, species, and culture. Jonas found himself both humbled and awed by her strength, her intellect, and the sheer majesty of her presence. And then, one morning, she revealed the final test. "You must prove your worth not just as a survivor, but as a partner capable of fathering the next generation." Jonas felt a surge of anxiety. The thought of bearing children with a species so physically formidable was daunting. Yet, he trusted her implicitly, and in that trust, he found courage. The rituals were not simple. They tested not just his body, but his spirit. Each trial strengthened their bond, and as he persevered, the Lyra's admiration for him deepened. Finally, standing atop the highest spire of her stronghold, the Lyra turned to him, her amber eyes gleaming. "You have passed every test, human. You have proven yourself worthy of more than survival. You are the key to a new era for my people." Jonas exhaled, a mixture of relief, pride, and disbelief flooding him. "Then, what happens now?" "Now," the Lyra said softly, placing her massive hand over his, "we create a future together. Our children will inherit not just strength, but resilience, wisdom, and the courage of two worlds. They will be legends. They will change worlds." And in that moment, Jonas understood. His journey, his struggles, his fears, they had all led him to this place. Beside a giant alien widow, he had found purpose, partnership, and a destiny far greater than anything he could have imagined.